Thank you, Joshua.
You're welcome.
And my good friend Joshua Cook is going to be playing next. I just want to thank everyone for coming to the event this weekend. A warm welcome to my good friend Joshua Cook.
Thanks, y'all. Well, I'd like to start out with some new tunes that have been written over the summer. Since leaving the Bay back in May, I managed to get 5 more songs somewhere out on the road through the mystic ether that were transmitted down to my brain, and I worked them out when I was over in Europe. And this is one that's about, the story of my family hometown down in New Orleans and how I decided to move back down there about a year ago. This song's called, oh God, I wish Landry was here. The song's called Where Ya At? Where Ya At, Landry? All across the land, I got my favorite, New York, San Fran. But there is no town that calls to me like when I go down to old New Orleans, to old New Orleans. I telephone my good Uncle Pete. He said you go by the Frenchman Street, but where the action is at your feet, and you can have some of old New Orleans, of old New Orleans. When the valley's wide and the river runs so deep, so I started walking from Esplanade, got turned around on Champs-Élysées, and as I staggered through the melody, I felt that swagger of old New Orleans, of old New Orleans. Just relaxing, a cafe hold down. If not in body, no more esprit. You probably find in old New Orleans. That's where my heart beats. In old New Orleans, in old New Orleans, in old New Orleans. I was laid up in Kansas City in the dead of winter back in January, and I was reading an Alan Lomax book called Land Where the Blues Began, where he tells a story about how he and his dad, a couple of guys from Texas working for the Washington government, Smithsonian Institute, federal government, were sent, commissioned by the federal government in Washington to go record and chronicle all the folk music and blues music and gospel music and prison work song music and all the music of the southern states before it went away. In the 1930s they did this. And I read the story about his experience as a Southerner working for the federal government, going back to the South and seeing it from an outsider's, insider's point of view, the social situation between the black communities, the white communities, poor white communities, and the big daddy rich whites who were kind of controlling things down there and kind of still do, I must say. And so I kind of understood the blues thing a little more deeply and realized, oh shit, I will never, ever have that level of blues in my life because of who I am, where I've grown up, the time and the place that I'm living in. But I get these people's struggle. So if I'm gonna do a blues tune, I'm just gonna write about trouble. Talking about trouble, trouble always come my way. Talking about trouble, trouble always come my way. Talking about trouble, lost in trouble all my waking days. Come at night, baby, when you sleep, you turn out that light, feel that midnight creep. Talking about trouble, trouble always come my way. Talking about trouble, lost in trouble out my waking day. When I see that bad deal go down, I'm gon' do myself what goes round, come around. Talking about trouble, trouble always come my way. Yes, talking about trouble, lost in trouble out my waking day. Yes, I am. Don't eat dog and a cat eat mouse. Don't you bring that mess, Lord, into my house. Talk about trouble, trouble always come my way. Talk about trouble, lost in trouble all my waking days. One more thing. Help me to do what's right, 'cause I don't want to dance with the devil tonight. Talking about trouble, trouble always come my way. Yes, it does now. Talking about trouble, lost in trouble all my wicked days. Yes, I have. so much. I could do quite a bit more like blues and soul tunes. That's all right with y'all, because these are my personal musical and cultural roots down in New Orleans, being that my family's from down there. And my mama was big into blues music, jazz. My dad was a rock and roll drummer, so and I love the Beatles. So this is what I know the best. And Elvis is pretty cool too. Well, I'd like to do another original tune that's kind of inspired by like a Jimmy Reed type riff, and then like what would Ray Charles do with that sort of thing, and then how would the Beatles arrange that kind of thing. And this song came out of a stressful relational period a couple years ago. It also produced another song called Two Women, One Problem. I will say no more. This song is called There's a Hole Where My Heart Should Be. I'll tell you a story so you can see what happens to a man like me when there's a hole where my heart used to be. Oh yeah, I'm feeling so weary, but I can't sleep. Alone in bed, I hang my head and weep into this hole where my heart used to be. Blessed be. And everything said and done, I do apologize. I'm not the man you thought I was. God knows I tried to hold you in my loving arms and keep you satisfied, but I could not give you everything you want. And I saw the pain in your eyes, and that is what hurts more than you'll see. Now here I am just begging on my knees down in this hole where my heart used to be. Blessed be. Yeah. That is my story. You heard it from me. Now pray that one day I may find my peace. Lord, with this heart where my heart, with this heart where my heart. Used to be. Thank you. Shit, I just broke a string. Anybody got a guitar I can use? I think I can get through the next one.
Yeah.
Well, that means I'm gonna have to do one song in particular to get through the next one. And this next song is called Call on Me. And this is another original tune. It's kind of a soul ballad. It was inspired by the notion of what if Bill Withers had written something for Otis Redding to sing? What might that sound like? And as a little thought experiment, I kind of went through it, you know, had this idea, just sort of crafted it out like a little Lean on Me sung like, you know, These Arms Are Mine or something. And it made it on the new studio album, which was just released about a year ago. The album's called Believe, and I could probably get away with playing the title track, Believe, without this B string, but let's see if I can get through Call on Me. I think this will be all right. Let me just double check here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Y'all on board with this? Yeah. You ought to go ride this wave, go on the journey together. Let's do this. Oh, and I'd also really like to thank POW Magazine and Gathering of the Tribes for, yes, please put your hands together. Don't clap all at once, but do clap. You too, matey. They hired you. All right, this is a soul ballad called Call on Me. When I was down, when my head hung to the ground, you helped me turn my life around. You set me free, you put my heart back on my sleeve. With these 3 words you give to me, you said, call on me anytime at all, and I'll be there for you. If you want me to, just call on me anytime at all, and I'll be there for you, 'cause I care for you. Out on the road, when I'm 1,000 light years from home, you let me know I can carry on. So in your blues, when the world is weighing down on you, there's always something you can do. You can call on me anytime at all, and I'll be there for you. If you want me to, all you gotta do is just call on me anytime at all, and I'll be there for you, 'cause I care for you, care for you, care for you. When I'm feeling all alone, I just pick up my phone, and I have a number that I remember. And you can always do the same when you're standing in the rain. You need a friend there to pick you up when you fall. When you go from run to crawl. This old world makes no sense at all. No, 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 this old world makes no sense at Thank y'all so much. But how much time do I have? Say I got like 5 minutes. No more, no less. 10 minutes. Oh, shucks, y'all. Y'all stuck with me a little longer. All right, so I'd like to do another new song from the road if I can. Figure out how to play it with 5 strings. Yes, this is doable. All right, this is a little road song. When I was crossing the Texas-Louisiana state line on Interstate 10 eastbound, I felt the rush of Cajun country and the memories of going to Lafayette with Landry last Halloween and checking out Faux Filet and these sick Cajun bands. And the groove and the beat came over me and and I wrote that New Orleans song to that beat. Where you at? And I kicked it around. I think Gray Tolhurst got me some feedback. He's like, no, that song needs to be more like, the molasses heat in the summer or the slow brown water of the Mississippi. I'm like, okay, I get that. So I'm gonna do something else with this Cajun beat. And somewhere between Nashville and Cincinnati, just a little past Louisville, the mystic ether beamed down a radio transmission into my brain. This thing, I'm going down the road, may never come back. I'll be going down the road, may never come back. Oh, that's cool, but I can't just sing that over and over again. I'll get boring real quick. So I kind of fleshed it out into the story, found the story about, traveling and finding someone to be a road companion with and just living and loving and getting on the road. And this song's called Stone Cold Rambler. It's a little country. I hope that's all right for y'all West Coast people. Rolling down the road, I'm loose and I'm free, and I can hear everywhere calling me. Sound of the city, sound of the sea, sound of the river rushing over me. We can drink water, we can drink wine, we can drink anything if we got the time. If you got the time, won't you run with me? We can see everything there is to see. Gotta get them on the race and our wheels on the track, with the sun in our face and the wind at our back. And when it's time to go and the satchel's on the back, we'll be rolling down the road, may never come back. Rolling down the road, may never come back. We can be lovers, we can be friends, we can be anything in the end. In the end, honey, you should know, when the bell rings, it'll be time to go. We gotta get that motor racing, our wheels on the track, with the sun in our face and the wind at our back. And when it's time to go and the satchel's on the back, we'll be rolling down the road, may never come back. Rolling down the road, may never come back. so much. I'm gonna do one more song, another new one, because I dig doing these new songs. Oh hell, maybe I can figure out how to do a couple of these. Nah, busted a string. Well, I'm just gonna stick to this. Y'all have to wait and hear the new power ballad another time. Because we're gonna do a sing-along, we're gonna do a round and round. Unless he tells me at the end of this that I got 3 more minutes left, I can squeeze this thing in. It's all pretty short songs, really. This one came to me when I was, again, the mystic ether beamed down a transmission into my brain while I was monkeying around on the front end of my car, fixing up headlights and side lights and turn signal lights out of the pick and pull in Sparks, Nevada, on my way out across the country to go make it to New York City, to fly to Sweden, to fly to France and UK and Australia, wherever the hell I've been all summer. I just got back to San Francisco about 2 hours ago. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to see y'all, by the way. I missed y'all. So I'd like y'all to all join in on this song. This was another one that just beamed in. Is things like, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. And it's just a round and round. And when I thought of it, when I got the thing, I'm like, okay, that's a chorus, definitely. And so what's the verse? And the first word that came to my mind was Jesus. And I've never written a song about Jesus in my life. So I just threw it in and saw where it went. And it ended up going through Peter, and then Moses, and then Buddha, and then John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker. And then a friend of mine, Sonia Olsen, who recently passed away, I worked her in, and then just ended it with some like Woody Guthrie-esque, folk wisdom bullshit. And hope y'all enjoy this. Please do sing along. It's called When I'm Gone. Jesus said to the 12 disciples, forget everything that you read in the Bible. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Peter turned to the other 11, said even if I go straight to heaven, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Moses called to the congregation, you may feel like the chosen nation, but you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Buddha spoke from beneath his tree, there may be a light of me, but you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Johnny wrote to his brother Paul, when you hear Aunt Jessie call, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Holly wrote to his brother John, oh bloody man, life goes on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Can you dig it? I want all y'all to sing in this one. There's only 6 more verses left. Got a limited opportunity to join in on the thing. Raise your voice. Get together. Let's do this together. And smoke some weed. Old man said to little Lou, remember what I speak to you, 'cause you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Old Luke said to Sister Ray, I'll be here till the end of my days, but you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna Your turn. My turn. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Your turn. Everybody's turn. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Sing it out. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. One more time, let's do it now. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Thank you so much. My name is Joshua Cook. Do I have 3 minutes or am I done? Done. All right. Thank y'all so much. The power ballad will have to wait. I love y'all. Stick around for a bunch of more bands. Woo!